Micah Frankel. We got Matthew Diamond Boy Griego with us, and we're talking about Victory Boxing Rumble in the Rio. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Just getting ready, finishing up.
We just talked to Brian, and you guys are teammates, and like him, you haven't been active since July. For him, it was 14-0. For you, it's 6-0, but it was quick out the gate. You got to be chomping at the bit for the 18th to get here.
Oh yeah, I can't wait, man. It's been a rough road trying to get fights. I mean, some of them fell through, and then other than that, I just haven't got a fight. So it's exciting, man. I'm looking forward to fighting March 18th. I've been looking forward to it since I first heard about it, so it's going to be great.
Fights have fallen off. What has been the closest to fight time that one has fallen apart on you?
Fight night. I weighed in. They said everything was good, so I went to go fight, and fight night, maybe an hour before the fight start, they tell me my blood work was a month too early, because you have to get it every 6 months, and I was new to the pros in my first year, so I thought it was every year, as just like your eyes, just like everything else. I thought it was every year you renew it, and then they tell me an hour before my fight that my blood's not on time. So I was like, you guys let us weigh in, you guys let us get our weights, you guys put us down and said everything was okay, so I figured I was fine. They didn't. But I guess stuff happens, and I mean, it is the boxing game, so.
Stuff happens like that. I've seen that it was 2 days past,
yeah,
and not allowed to go. So crazy stuff like that. You live and you learn, and there's those extra lessons that go along with the fight game, right?
Yeah, exactly. You live and you learn.
Now, who's the opponent for this one coming up?
His name's David Martino. I don't know too much about him. I've seen a little bit of his fights. I know he has power. He's 2-1. Both of his wins are by KO. He lost to a guy that's like 7-0, and he's a pretty good prospect coming up. So it's going to be my first test, my first real test against an opponent that is worthy of being in there. You know what I mean?
And we heard he's a couple pounds bigger than you, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's coming down from super bantamweight. I fight at flyweight, 112. So we're meeting in the middle. We're meeting at 116. I'm sure fight night he's going to weigh a little bit more than me, but I'm going to be the quicker guy and more skilled, so we'll hopefully get that out of the way.
And on this time outside of the ring, we also know that you started going to school. So tell us about how your precision in the ring leads to being precise with giving the haircuts as you're going to barber college.
Well, when I first went to barber college, what he told me is it's easy to teach boxers because we're already good with our hands. And cutting hair, you have to learn to trust your hands. So that helped a lot. And it's just helping me make money on the side. I mean, boxing's number one. Boxing will always be number one. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. I've always said that since I was real young. So no distractions. I mean, boxing's number one. I'm just going to school to pursue a little career on the side until I actually make enough money where I don't have to work anymore, maybe open a barber shop. But it's been good. I mean, a little bit more busy. I go to school 8 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday, so it's been real busy. And then straight from there, I have to go to the gym. So I've been real busy, but the last week I'm going to take a couple days off of school just so I get my rest and make sure everything's 100%.
So has it been harder with this camp, using school and having to balance the time between the two?
Yeah, exactly. A little harder. I have to go to bed earlier, and to get my running in, it's a little harder too. I have to fit it in between to get my running in to wake up earlier, or right after the gym I have to go run. So that's been a little harder, but I'm getting it done. It'll be till July. I'll finish in July, so.
And that's a growing process with you. And we've seen you also growing with this fight camp in the terms of promoting. You've been on the news a lot, my man.
Yeah.
Out there, the forefront, talking about the main event, talking about trying to get the people out there. So getting that promotional mindset going, what's that been like?
It's been good. I mean, since I started, I have a big family. We're trying to get my name out there. And me as well, I'm a hard worker as promoting myself. I'll go out there. I talk to schools. I've been to 3 schools since I turned pro, 3 different elementary schools. I talk to kids. I'll go out and I'll text the news reporters. I'll get my name out there any way I could. All publicity is good publicity, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get my name out there.
If they're not paying attention, make them pay attention.
Yeah, if they're not paying attention, I'm going to do something wild, and maybe they will.
Now, also with that, there's been a lot of positivity with you and your family and a message that you guys have wanted to put out there. And I know you did a big deal with that in Hobbs. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, in Hobbs, like I said, we sold tickets. And, I mean, in Hobbs, it was hard to get people out there because it's kind of far from Albuquerque. But we sold some tickets, and the people that went out there, they expected a fight. And fight night, the fight didn't happen. So I'm lucky that the promoter was a real nice dude, and we were able to give the money back for the tickets. So no hard feelings were there. You know what I mean? My fans and family weren't hurt about it. I was able to give my tickets back. Of course, they wanted to see me fight, but I mean, stuff happens like that. People have to understand sometimes.
So you've been trying to do things the right way all the way.
Yeah, trying to do things the right way all the way. Keep my fans and keep everybody happy. This fight now, I know more about the pros. I know my blood work has to be on every 6 months. I mean, I'm making sure that that kind of stuff don't happen again. If it happens on his side, that's nothing to do with me, but I'm just ready to fight, man.
And then also recently we've seen you speaking out about against child abuse. So how did that become something that you're passionate about?
Well, I mean, I've heard on the news a lot about children dying from child abuse, or even just about child abuse, period. And I'm really heartfelt. I have a big heart, and I have my little brother. I have a lot of kids in my family, so I have a big heart towards that kind of stuff. I see little kids, and I love kids, so child abuse awareness, I'm just fighting for the cause against child abuse. I'm trying to get people out there to speak against it, you know, because some people are scared to get in other people's business. Oh, that's not my business, and it is our business. The children around the world, they're our business. If they're your neighbors, that child is your business. If something happens to that child, it's your fault too if you knew something about it. So I feel like it's just about keep your ears, eyes, and mouths open to child abuse. You have to let people know if you know something's going on, and that's kind of what I want to get out there. I want to try to slow it down. I mean, we're ranked in the top, I think, 5 in child abuse, so that's not good. It's just something I really want to try to get a little control over. If I change one life, hey, that's great.
If we had more messages like yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And now as we head into the fight, got to get back to talking about that stuff. What does this mean for you, a big challenge? A guy that you consider a challenge?
It's great, man. I mean, hopefully he's a challenge, and from his resume, I think he's a challenge. I've seen him some videos, so he looks tough, and he could box. So it's going to be a challenge, and it's good for me because I'm going to get my skill out there. I mean, my defensive skills. These other fights ended fast, and they weren't as hard as I wish they would have been because I didn't get to show my defensive skills, my footwork, my head movement. I'm really fast on my feet. I can move really good, and I mean, you probably see little bits of it, but whenever someone's coming forward at me and they're not afraid to get hit, I mean, it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to be able to move my head. I'm going to show my defensive skills. Hopefully we go all 6 rounds so I get that experience as well. So we'll see. It's going to be great.
Isn't that something huge for you that people don't have that film or that tape on you yet? They don't know what to expect. Guys in the gym have seen it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's great because my opponent can't go and look up and try to study how I fight because they haven't seen me yet. They've seen me go and maybe knock out a dude in the 2nd round, but they haven't seen my true skill level. And I don't really plan to put it on YouTube or anything like that. The people who put it on YouTube, that's up to them. I try to keep my skills undercover, and when they get in the ring, they'll see what's coming.
Since you put those gloves on at a young age, has there been 8 months that you haven't had a fight?
There has. I mean, I've got injured. I messed up my elbow when I was probably about 16. And in the amateurs, so I was out for a year because of that. So there's been little things that has happened that I've been out of the gym. But when I turned pro, man, my first 6 fights came in the first 6 months, a little under 6 months. So that was real quick. And then to slow down like that, it kind of, I wanted to fight. So I'm just more hungry for this fight as well because of that.
Can you describe that hunger? Can you describe, is it going to be different now, since it all came so quick, you get to savor this one a little more than it took such a build-up?
Oh yeah, it's going to be different. I'm way more excited. I mean, my adrenaline's going to probably pump a little bit more. My pro debut, my adrenaline pumped like crazy. So for this one, it's going to be a little similar. I'm going to be more calm and collective, though, a little more smart in the ring, and I'm just ready to go. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait to get in the ring and show people what it's about. And then I'm fighting in Albuquerque as well. My first time fighting in Albuquerque, downtown. I mean, in the heart of the city. That's what I want. That's my backyard, man. You're coming to my backyard, and we're gonna put on a show.
I can tell it means that much more to you. Last time it was Rio Rancho, it was the Star Center. This is the Kiva Auditorium, the convention center. It means that much more.
Yeah, it means so much more. I mean, I love my city, and I'm fighting in my city, so we're ready to go.
I can see that nervous energy because I'll never forget your pro debut. You came out so hard that first round. I was like, they're going to have to carry this guy out the ring. He's just going to burn out right here. You were just like this furious little Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, for that fight, my coach was telling me before the fight, he's like, if you knock him down or if you get an 8 count, make sure you look to our corner so we give you some information on what to do. And after I knocked him down the first time, I went to the mutual corner and I locked eyes on my opponent. I was zoned out. I was like a pit bull ready to go attack its prey. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I was just ready to go, and now I'm more smart. I'm able to think more in the ring, so that's a lot better too.
To these 8 months, staying in the gym, having that pro focus without a fight, did that kind of season you a little?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we get sparring and stuff like that. It seasons you a little bit, but then you have to worry about that ring rust. And for me, I'm in the gym every day, so I'm not really too worried about it, but it does happen. And 8 months out of the ring, it's not great, but I mean, I was able to get a little break from fighting. I mean, I was on a roll fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, so I was able to start school and get a little bit of my mind kind of clear a little bit, and now I'm just ready to go again. I can't wait for fight time, man. When the first time I heard about this, I think 2 months ago, I was like, oh, I just cannot wait. I'm ready to go right now. But it just gave me a lot of time to get ready as well. My other fights were kind of quick, so.
You got a message for the fans?
Just come out and support. It's going to be great. I always put on a show. My fights are exciting. He's a knockout artist. I'm a knockout artist. Let's go get it. You guys come out and watch the fight.
And then how can everybody, if they're not, follow you on social media?
Matthew Diamondboy Griego, my fan page. You could also be my friend of my page, Matt Griego, or Instagram, Twitter, Matt_the_boxer. Just follow me, guys. I appreciate all your support.
And then anybody else you need to thank or shout out to?
I want to thank all my sponsors. I want to thank Pops with
Griego Roofing?
Griego Roofing. I want to thank Pops with Griego Roofing, one of my good friends as well. I talk to him on the phone once every other day practically. I want to thank Por Vida, Bale. Thanks for sponsoring. I appreciate all you guys, the Dukes. I appreciate all my sponsors. Thank you guys. Come out and watch a good show.
Thank you for the time.